Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. Let me get myself out the way. So, cryptos that will make you rich in 2024 must watch. So, just a quick one as well, channel wise. There's a lot of comments that I haven't responded to yet. It's just been a bit of a tough time of the year, as you know, for a lot of people, and you kind of bury your head a little bit. So, I will go back and reply to all these as soon as I can. I'm off to do a night shift this evening. So, it won't be today, but I will catch up with them all. Then let's have a look at Quant. So I still believe, that Quant's definitely, one of the easiest 10x's in crypto, and it's having a decent pump now, up at $141.55. Just look at the max supply. It's really low, only 14.6 million. It's scarcer than Bitcoin. And if you want to look at maybe the last 90 days, I think we were speaking about Quant well back then. I was in Quant back in 2020, 2021. Didn't take the profits. And this is kind of what happens. It's obviously very cyclical, but look at it now. It's performing really, really well. Again, if we look at Trias, that's closing in on $10 now, $9.23. And if you look over on the channel itself, my first ever video, there it is there. 5 months ago, why you need 1,000 Trias. Don't miss out. And if we look at Trias now, and we look at where it was 5 months ago, so we'll do 90 days, because I think it gives a bit of an idea. We were talking about it at just over the $2 mark, a bit earlier actually. Again, it's another project that I held back in 2020, 2021. I think it's got huge potential. And then if you look at the scarcity, only 10 million available. There'll never be any more than 10 million. I think this has got a massive chance. In the last 24 hours, it looks like it actually reached $10.20. It's definitely, or it didn't actually reach $10.20. I think it's pushing towards that. $9.23. I think that's another one that's going to absolutely boom in 2024. I'm still under the opinion, for me, that we're going to have a pullback in crypto in general. I still believe that'll take place. However, if you've got the cash to get in on that dip, then that's going to help. In my opinion, obviously not financial advice. I'm going to do a video actually at the start of the new year, which we'll look at every project that we've covered so far on the channel and where you would be had you got in at the time of the videos released, and we'll have a little look and see, how good things actually were when you started buying crypto, back in 2023, maybe 2022, as opposed to aping in at the tops. So we'll have a look at that. Next thing I want to talk about is front fans. Now, I've spoken about this. I called this a $500,000 market cap, which is very, very low. There is going to be a really good video coming out on this very shortly regarding, we're going to talk to some of the creators. We're going to talk to some of the team behind it. Jake Gordon on Jake Gordon's crypto channel, he's mentioned this twice now. He's done it in a tier list. And he did credit the channel. So thank you very much to Jake for that. I don't know whether he's bought yet. I've not spoken to him recently about it. I think, we're both very, very busy. But if you look at this over a 30-day period, we got in around here somewhere, I think it was, and since then it's been up only, which is fantastic. I strongly believe in this project. If you want to have a little bit more of a deeper dive into this particular project, I want to scroll up to show you where we started speaking about. So this one here, that one there, is the very first video I did on this project. 2,500 views as well, so it seems to be quite a popular one. Then we look at CSPR. Now, this one doesn't seem to be pumping as high as a lot of the others, but again, if you pull out, and look at over the 30-day period, it's still doing okay. I still think this has got loads of room to grow. Its price at the minute is 0.04. It's another one of those projects that I think will have a really good bull run. Then you've got Myria. Now we've been speaking about Myria for quite a while now. If we scroll back, trying to find out. So we've got, is Myria next Gala? That was a month ago, but I think we spoke about Myria well before that. If we scroll down, so Myria was in this one, which was 2 months ago. I think that was the first time we mentioned it. Again, since then it's absolutely flown. It's having like a bit of a dip today, but that could be a good time to be getting in if it's your first time. We'll go on the 90-day chart. You can see that it's just continuing to go up. Its max chart is interesting because that's starting to look very nice as well now. Again, I think this is like the ecosystem of games. alongside Gala. I think Gala will do really well. In fact, while we're here, we'll have a quick look at Gala, because I still think Gala will do well in the bull run. Maybe not as well as I initially expected it to, purely down to the fact that there's a lot of FUD, a lot of fear regarding how the court case is being received. But over the last 90 days, it is still performing reasonably well. And then obviously we've got Casper. Now Casper had a bit of a dip recently. It's starting to sort of pick back up again. In the last 24 hours, it's been a bit patchy. But if you do it over 90 days, it's one of these ones that have been up only, and it's a very healthy chart. And the community is brilliant with this one, and it's so well run that it will do really, really well. Getting at these prices might not be the best, but I still think in 2024 this is going to hit $1 anyway by itself. So that was really good. The first video I did on Casper, it was really, really good actually, because the Casper community were fantastic and really, really, really helped the channel and my decision to buy. I think the very first video I made about Casper was there 4 months ago. So that was brilliant. It did really well for us, and it showed me how to potentially get into Casper. And then I think I'd done a video when I finally bought it, which was there. So I finally bought Casper back just over 2 months ago now. So it was a good move at the time, and I'm continuing to think that's a good move. Next one is Spooky Z. So that's having a bit of a pump today, 57.3%. I know a lot of people didn't like this project. I actually bought it, as you know, but I really like its max supply. I really like it. That's what I like about it. The game and what they're trying to do. Whether they're going to achieve that, I don't know. It's been a bit iffy since I bought it. If we click on the 30-day chart, it has been going down, but we are starting to get a pump today. So maybe people will still make a profit on this. Come the bull run, I still think it'll go higher. This is Rainbow Chart Token. Like someone mentioned this to me the other day. I'm not sure this will do very well at all, but you never know. So I thought I'd just show you that, mention that. This one we spoke about the other day, Prop Base. Again, I haven't bought this. It's interesting. I know a few of you guys have actually bought it since we made a video on it. Yeah, it looks okay. I think I've got PTSD from Labs. I think that's what it is. I think it's PTSD from Labs. Then we've got ICP. Now we made a video on ICP here, so that was 2 months ago, and since then, it has really performed well. It's now up to $9.68, and if you look at the 30-day chart, you can see how if you were getting in around here, you're now laughing. I know a lot of people are into ICP. I think this has got a real big chance of doing really, really well in the bull run. I know it had the FTX stuff, and Sam Bankman-Fried kind of really did a number on this, but the actual project itself is brilliant, and I think it's something that people should really consider taking a look at. Solana. Now, I was never Solana's biggest fan. I really wasn't, but you can't argue with how well it's doing lately, and how well it did back in the last bull run as well. But again, if we look at the 90-day chart, if you were getting in under $25 and you're now up to, what is it, $99.60, it's going to do well. It's going to fly during the bull run. There's no real question about that. Tectum. Now, Tectum's a really interesting one. I wish I'd actually bought this and followed my own advice. Let me just see where I spoke about Tectum. There. So Tectum, hidden gem. And it turns out that might be very, very accurate. Again, love the supply. Look at that on its 30-day chart. Absolutely flying. Again, I know a few of you guys have picked this up. So well done. You're definitely in profits, up 26.2% today. Then this one I completely missed, and I made a video on it. The video was probably too late, to be fair. It was just there. Still early, but it may have been a little bit too late. However, it did have a couple of little dips, going into the last sort of month or so. But it's BitTensor, and I keep calling it Bit and Saw. So someone in the comments corrected me. He's like, "Why are you calling it like dinosaur?" It's BitTensor. So I'm just going to call it Tau. Might be easier. That's absolutely flying. So it's $307.58. This is kind of like, it's got quant vibes. It really has quant vibes from the last bull run, in terms of how it can do price wise. And again, if you were getting in down here at $56, you're having an incredible time right now. I think this is going to do really, really well in the bull run as well. It is a very different type of crypto. So it is really, really interesting. So yeah, I mean, there's just a few thoughts about how things have gone. I know a lot of you guys have made a lot of profits and stuff like that. I still think there's going to be a pullback. I generally think there will be. Maybe that'll be in January. I don't know. The ETF could be one of them, buy the rumor, sell the news event. When it does come out, maybe crypto will come down a bit. And it'll allow a few of us then to sort of load up on a few other coins. In the meantime, I'm still on the lookout for one couple of these 100x gem potentials, which I think Front Fans is definitely going to be. So I'm looking forward to having that interview as well, because I think that'll be really, really good. I can't wait to get this on the channel for you guys. Any questions you want me to ask in that AMA, by the way, pop them in the comments below and we'll do that. If you like this video, please smash the like button. I always appreciate it when you guys do that. We're closing in now on 2,700 subscribers. Can we get to 3,000 before New Year's Day? It's going to be tight, but can we do it? Let's hope so. So please subscribe if you are able to. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.